watching Let's Chat.
You want to get away for Christmas itself or just for a couple of days leading up to the big holiday? Let us suggest Gatlinburg. More importantly, let our next guest tell you why Gatlinburg is such a really neat place to go, and it is Marissa Rios. Marissa is with the Gatlinburg Convention and Visitors Bureau. Marissa, good to see you.
Good to see you.
Gatlinburg, always beautiful. It takes on a whole new feeling, a whole new aura, if you will, this time of year. Tell me why.
It does. I mean, you go in and there's 3 million twinkling lights throughout the city.
Wow.
So you go in, it says Gatlinburg Winter Wonderland, and it really is true to its word that with the over 3 million twinkling lights all throughout the city, from one end of the parkway to the next, and it's just completely decorated out against the Smoky Mountains. It's so beautiful.
Have you ever had 3 million lights before?
Never. No, not in my apartment, not in my house, nothing. So, and if I put them all in there, it would look like a disaster, but it doesn't in Gatlinburg.
And this is certainly something that takes months and months of preparation and execution.
Oh yeah, it takes a lot of preparation for it. I mean, we had people going out there a couple months in advance just to start setting up everything.
Right.
So you would see Christmas decorations out before it was even close to being even December, November. But it really is a lot of decorations, you know, through all of our attractions and through everything throughout the parkway.
Tell us about some of the really cool wintertime events that are going on or will soon be starting in Gatlinburg.
So tomorrow is our Fantasy of Lights Christmas Parade.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I mean, it's already here, which is crazy to think about. I mean, it's already December, which is also crazy to think about.
True.
So it's kicking off tomorrow at 7:30, and just 5 minutes before that, we'll have our tree lighting ceremony there at the beginning of the parkway as well. And so there's going to be over 78 different floats going throughout. Bands, you know, all kinds of attractions with their own floats, and of course Santa Claus himself will be there as well.
He better be.
Oh, yeah, we called him up and I was like, you have to be there.
You've got some really cool arts and crafts here. I want to spend a minute or two talking about some of these. This is a beautiful ornament.
Yeah.
I would pick it up, but I'm afraid I'll drop it, so I'm just going to leave it. Actually, I know what I'll do. I'll pick it up, put it here.
Put it there so you can see it.
I'm not worried about dropping the cup so much. Tell me about some of these ornaments you have here on display.
Yeah, so we actually have our great Smoky Arts and Crafts Community Holiday Show going on in our convention center through this weekend. And so this is a little bit of what we kind of have going on. We've got, of course, the Santa mug that you're holding with Fowler's Clay Works, and then Black Bear Crafts is another place you can go to. We've got these cute little ornaments. Of course, there's a great Smoky Mountain bear in there because why not? Represents Gatlinburg.
Sure.
And then a few other things we've got on the table. These are actually candles here. It doesn't look like candles, which is surprising, but it's really cool what they can do. This is over at Village Candles in Gatlinburg, and they come up with these different molds and they paint them and put them together, and it's so unique. They handcraft everything you see on this table.
So you're telling me this Santa leaning up against a bag of toys is actually a candle?
That's a candle. You see this little thing up here?
Wow, I do.
It's a candle.
And
this whole little chimney top thing here, it's great.
About how many of these different items would you say will be available for sale up in the Gatlinburg area?
Oh, there's a lot of different items. I mean, we have over 100 different artists and craftsmen in our arts and crafts community. So there's a plethora of items. I mean, you name it. If you're a crafts person, you like arts and crafts, this is the place to be.
And you've been waiting to use the word plethora all day, haven't you?
Yeah.
I know you have. All right, parade coming up tomorrow at 7:30. Some of the other things going on around the area this weekend in Gatlinburg. Anarchista has breakfast with Santa.
Oh, yeah. Who wouldn't want to have breakfast with Santa Claus himself?
Sure.
So they've got that coming up this weekend, a few other weekends here in December. So you can get your tickets online if you go to anarchista.com. You'll get to have early access to Anarchista, go up there, have breakfast at the Cliff Top Restaurant, which is beautiful. You look out and you just have the mountaintop views surrounding you. And then, of course, you get to see Santa Claus himself and get photos. So it's a perfect opportunity to bring the kids, have some fun, and have the kids tell Santa Claus what they want for Christmas.
Something really neat also at the Gatlinburg Skylift Park.
Yes, lights over Gatlinburg. And so they're completely decked out in so many lights. I can't even count the number, but it's across that entire bridge, the longest pedestrian bridge in North America they have there, which is really cool. It's decked out in a ton of lights. So they've got that, they've got, you know, what they call the dancing trees, the dancing lights, the snowflakes, and it all goes along to holiday tunes. So it makes it so special. You can sit there with a cup of cocoa, watch it, and just take some cute photos.
And there's also already some man-made snow at Ober Gatlinburg, or the Ober Mountain, whatever you're calling it nowadays, and the snow tubing is already open.
Yes, yeah, so snow tubing is open now at Ober Mountain, and then soon we'll have skiing out there. We've got to make sure it's cold enough to make sure that snow sticks there, but soon enough, we'll have skiing. It's, you know, Tennessee's only ski area, which is really awesome. We have that there in Gatlinburg, so you get to do that. and there's ice skating inside, so you really get the whole wintertime experience up there.
It is certainly not to be missed, and tickets are easier to get than you think. All you have to do is go to one centralized website, and they'll take care of everything else from there. Marissa, that website is?
Gatlinburg.com.
Gatlinburg.com. Quick, easy, Gatlinburg.com. Marissa, thanks so much for bringing all the goodies here. Hope you and your family have a very Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
We're back with more of Let's Chat coming up right after this.